It has been a rocky return to life in the Premier League for Burnley this season. They came in with high hopes after winning the Championship last year, playing exciting football, but they were reliant on loan players and players who have left, and that squad has been gutted for Vincent Kompany. They sit bottom of the pile after 13 games. They've only won one game all season. They have lost their last 5 in a row. They sit behind a Luton team who everyone expected to fail. They sit behind a Sheffield United team that are in turmoil, that have lost their 2 best players in the summer transfer window without replacing them. They sit behind Everton, who have been deducted 10 points for breaking financial fair play. They are in serious danger of relegation. Could it have been different? I'm the gaffer, and I have 3 seasons to save Burnley. So here we are at the start of a new Football Manager adventure. We are going to be taking over as the Burnley manager. We are going to be playing it in your world. We want to explore what Burnley could have done this season to try and make sure that they stay up. That is the aim, that is the goal. But we have 3 seasons to do this. We have 3 seasons to establish Burnley as a decent mid-table Premier League side. That's the game. That's the rules. That's the target. Out of possession. We don't want to press loads. We want to keep our shape. Don't see this very often on Football Manager. This is different already. We're not doing a gegenpress. We're going to drop off. Safety first. We're not going to let them in behind. Trap outside, because then we're nice and compact. Oh, we are proper Burnleying this up. This is where we're different. This is where we are not going to be quite so Burnley-y. We're going to play out from the back. We're going to be good in possession. We're going to have an inverted wing back. So I think what we want somebody to sit in and play make from deep here. Segundo Volante on attack, because it's the best role and I love it. I don't know if it's actually any good, but I just love it. Inverted wing back on support, and what that will do, and then I think inverted full back on defend. What that will do is that basically this is our defensive shape. This is what our bread and butter is. But when we're going forward, it's not going to look like that, is it? It's going to look like that. With these 3 across the back. Like, look at that for an attacking shape. That's fun, isn't it? Oh, maybe that's not quite right. Maybe we want that as an attacking shape. Weghorst will drop in and be like there. That's a better shape, isn't it? That's the kind of shape you see in attack from Man City and all the best teams really now, is you need that 2 and a 3. That's a really solid shape to stop any counter-attacks, to win the ball in midfield, anything like that. You then have your kind of creative players, and I'm counting Weghorst as a creative player. I think with his attributes he can bring others into play, but we're going to do it in a very Burnley way. But yeah, I think that's how we do that. We've got an out-and-out goal scorer up top, and then a creative player here. So to transition into this shape, you have your inverted full-back on defend, and they slide across to make a free. You have an inverted wing-back on defend, so they slot in and be a proper, defend or support. What's the difference? They dribble less. I think support. and they're going to sit in here alongside our deep playmaker, who in defence can be back here, which means this guy here, it becomes our segundo volante. Our wingers will drop in here, and then Weghorst, target forward, support. That is our shape, and that will do a lot of good. Now, let's see if we've actually got the players for it. Connor Roberts. Could play just for the long throws, to be honest. Segundo volante, I'm thinking Josh Brownhill. I quite like Josh Brownhill as a player. He works really hard. He runs around a lot. His finishing could be a bit better, but everything else he's pretty solid at. Okay, so that's a start. Wide players. Vitinho's not any good. Okay, so we don't have any wide players, basically. Benson's not awful. Okay. And Goodmanson. Oh, Christ. Okay. Right, so we need a winger. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. There's some really massive holes. I'd still want a defensive midfielder. I'd still probably want a left winger. I'd still probably want... there's a lot that I want. Okay, so our main priorities, let's start out. We need a left-sided centre-back. We need a right winger. Let's start there. Oh, set pieces. Oh, this is important. We are Burnley. We need to be good at set pieces. Man marking. No nonsense. Man marking. Where do we want marking? Yeah, near post. We need that. Leave forward. I think balance. It's good to leave someone forward, isn't it? We'll go stuff reference near post. That's fine by me. Nullify the counter. In-swingers. I think that works for me. Do we actually have any good corner takers? I bet we don't. We don't. Okay, right. How have you got a hip injury through wear and tear when you're 19? Harry, are you okay, Harry? Like, do you have like some sort of degenerative bone disease? Why did we sign you from Spennymoor? Oh, Harry. It'll be okay. It won't be okay. You'll be back at Spennymoor before you know it. Lucas Moore is available on a free. Oh, that's our right winger. Hello. Yeah, no, I should probably just check to see if he's on silly money. 72k a week. Okay, I think we could do we just want to sign Lucas Moura. I think he'd be a really good winger for that wing option. I think he's a good player. He works really hard. We need that. Yeah, he would be a star player for us, let's face it. That is a bit steep, my friend. Relegation release clause, that's fair. 3 years, he's 30. I'd rather 2 years. We'll see. I don't think he'll be happy with that. No, he wants 3 years. He wants 82k. He knows exactly what he wants. 77. Oh, he accepted it. Okay. Oh, João Moutinho's available. Oh, he's 36. he's 36. I don't want to just sign free transfers. I don't think he's got the physicals to survive in a two-man midfield. Do we want to sign Johnny Evans? No, he's going to go to Man United. He's got to go to Man United. That's set in stone. Ashley Young, oh, that would be such a... I need to stop doing this. He'd actually suit the role. He'd actually suit the role. No, don't just sign every funny pre-transfer. We've got to actually scout people. But Lucas Moura would generally be good. There's a lot that half the Premier League's interested in him. And Craig Bellamy. Is Craig Bellamy on our staff? Craig Bellamy's my assistant manager. He's rubbish. Okay. So no, Josh Brownhill's already leaving. He's one of my He's the only player I said I liked. Yeah, go to Burton. Okay. Right. Anyone want to sign Josh Brownhill? Introduce myself to the squad. This is where it can all go very wrong very quickly. Hello. Thanks, Jack. Oh, Jack Cork's nice, isn't he? I think we can beat the drop. Yes! Jack Cork loves me. Brilliant. And don't break the code of contact. Thank you. That's it. That'll do. Didn't immediately make enemies. That's fine. Oh, I've got to do a press conference. Okay. Happy. Fine. Happy. And we're over. Lawrence Vigoureux started a coaching course in those 29. That's good to have that kind of level of faith in your ability. And we've swamped the Home Office with work permit applications. We've got a new director of football, Julian Ward, who was director of football at Liverpool for a whole year and failed, but I'm sure he'll be fine at Burnley. He's a good scout, and if you're a good scout, it makes you a good director of football, right? So we should be starting to... Oh, Victor. Oh, he'd be really good for us. Jesus Christ. Okay. I think we need to try and sign him. I think he'd be ideal. And yeah, he's coming from Coventry. He's really interested. He wants to be a star player. He wants minimum release clause. He wants 100 grand a week. Okay. We'll have to do a bit of negotiating. I think we can work with that. 20 million. We're not doing any weird stuff. We're going to put a little bit of weird stuff in. After league appearances, after he's played 30 games for us, we'll give you another 2.5 million. Okay. What do Coventry want? Potentially up to 32 million. 24 up front. It's not unreasonable. That's a little bit unreasonable. Put that down to 1 million. 28 total. That is a fair price. Oh, I mean, they haven't actually put a bid in yet, so we never know. That's not happening. You are going to be a star player because you are really good. That's a long signing on fee, but this is going to have to go up a bit because it will happen. That's going down. Sorry, mate. Relegation release clause. You know what? We'll reduce that a bit to make up for it. We'll give you the pay, but you're not going to get the signing on fee quite as much as you want. So he's put his pay demands up immediately. 90k. Okay. I think that's pretty good. He's a really good striker. He's exactly the kind of player that Burnley should have been targeting. Where did he go and realise? He went to like Sporting Lisbon or something, didn't he? I think that's a good deal. I mean, first things first. I'm just going to have a look at who the really interesting free agents are, because I can't not really, can I? I mean, there's some interesting names there straight off the bat. James Rodriguez at Burnley, could you imagine? It's not happening. Isco can't move. Benjamin Mendy is... We're not going to go there. Continue. Jeremy Boga wants to go to other places. It's almost as if players aren't that attracted to moving to Burnley. Sorry, Burnley. Monaco and Lille have made up. Well, we're not getting Jeremy Boga. We're not getting Jeremy Boga. Marcel Lewis, just go to Preston. I don't care anymore. Oh, we're not getting Jeremy Boga. Okay, well, we had a dream. Nathan Teller. I mean, we're probably going to end up signing you, mate, to be honest, but I just want to see what else is out there. He's not very good. He's not very good. He's not very good. He's not very good. He's 36. He's not very good. We've already got a bid in for him and he's definitely going to reject us. I don't want to sign Johnny Evans. I'm not signing Johnny Evans. I forgot I had Ashley Young on trial. Hello, this is my kind of boy. He's left-footed, he's quite well-rounded, he is a wide centre-back, he is going to be natural playing at that left eye, he's a perfect fit. Is he actually any good? Right now, he's probably championship level, but he's got 5-star potential. I think we get him in. Between 300k and 7.4 million. Oh, that really narrows it down. Just wants to become all the other stuff sounds good. It's just trying to find out how much they actually want. Let's put 2.5. More than that. Okay, let's go for 5. What we're going to do, percentage of profit from next sale, we'll give you 15%, because oh no we're not, because I think there's quite a lot. We'll give you 10%, no more, because this is the kind of guy that by the end of the 3 years, probably going to be quite good. Let's not rush into it, because it's not a priority position. I mean, we need to sort of do this round of transfers. We need to do this round of transfers, and then see where we're at. And then we just go and sign Nathan Teller. Ah! Right. Nathan. I don't want to sign Michael Keane. The game wants me to sign Michael Keane. There is a certain level of loveliness about bringing Michael Keane back. I don't love it, to be honest. At the same time, I don't hate it. Bournemouth make Brownhill offer. He's going to go for free, isn't he? I think we just need to cash in on him. He's going to go for free at the end of the year. I don't like that he's strengthening a rival, but what can you do? Yes! Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres. 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 Okay. Gyökeres. Willkommen. That's German. Why, okay. We might not even get Nathan Teller. After all that, we might not even get Nathan Teller. It's alright, we've got Victor Gyökeres. I'll just call him Victor. New signing! Sergio Gomez is coming in on loan from Man City. He's going to play as our inverted wing back on the left and dropping into midfield, which is a very, very Man City thing to do. I think he will really suit what we're trying to do here. And it also means I don't have to sign Ashley Young on a free transfer. Goodbye. Do we do this? It's only 5.5 out of the budget. Like, it's cheap. I'm bringing him home. Michael Keane. Michael bloody Keane. He's back. And welcome to Bruno Amioni, because no one on Football Manager has ever signed a young Argentine centre-back before. Good news. Ladislav has got his work permit and he's going to be joining us for a bargain price of 3.7 million. I think he might not have the hugest star ratings, but when you look at him and you look for, okay, we want him to play as a Segundo Volante on support, where's the weakness? I mean, it's off the ball and positioning, but apart from that, he's really good. I didn't think the weakness would be so obvious. Leander Dendoncker joins as well. I think he's a good, solid defensive midfield option. Reliable player. Get in training as a Segundo on support. And welcome Đorđe Petrovic, our new goalkeeper. 7.75 million signed from New England. He's good. He's really good. He's a genuinely excellent goalkeeper. And he really suits what we want to do. So, yeah, bargain signing again. I keep saying bargain signing. Maybe they've just all got really low star ratings because we're just not very good. That is a concern. I really want to sign Oscar because I think he's great. He doesn't fit what we want at all. But I really want to sign him. I've used Oscar on another save in the past, and he's just a really fun player, proper playmaker, great at set pieces, bit of a flair player, really leads the team. He just does not fit into what we want to do in the slightest, and that pains me. So I think our transfer window is pretty much done. There is a little bit of room, bit of money left. We could potentially do some wheeling and dealing towards transfer deadline day. But we are pretty much at a point where this is our settled squad. This is our settled team. Apart from that loanee who no one really cares about, off he goes, Lewis Richardson. Really sorry to do you dirty like that. But we have got time to play one game to get in and see how our system works. It is a tricky one. It is away at Aston Villa, who, as we know, in real life, are flying high. I think Cullinan, Ladislav is going to be the midfield pairing for now, with Amioli will get his debut at centre-back alongside Michael Keane. Gomez will be supporting the midfield from left-back, Petrovic is in at goal, Teller and Benson on the wings, and then Vekos and Viktor Gyökeres up top. I like this already because it's two 4-4-2s going against each other, so that's fun. To be good to watch, I'm sure. Nothing's going to happen in this game. Nothing has happened. We've got a highlight. Okay, Amioni on the ball, back to Petrovic, as I'm expecting this first half of the season there to be some issues with just bedding in a lot of these new players. Obviously, there are Nathan Teller gives them away far too cheaply there, and it's a good tackle by Amioni, and we're fine. Everything is fine. Please don't mess up here. We're going to have a bit of bedding in going on. That's understandable. That's something that Burnley going on in real life. But it'll be interesting to see whether we can do it better. Gyökeres getting forward and gets robbed by Matty Cash, but the ball forward from Cash is poor. We're able to recycle. Nathan Teller down that right hand side. He's in a position to get across in. He's got he's got three big aerial targets. It's Ladislav. He's arrived at the back post. That's Segundo Volante on attack. I was about to say the high balls into the box with Gyökeres and Vekos there are going to be powerful. But that Ladislav there at the back post, he's that extra weapon. He's the one that they didn't account for. He gets up above the centre-backs and it's in off the post, and we lead 1-0. As we come to half-time, there's not been many chances for either team, but we have had the best of it. You're doing well. Good things are happening. Keep going. 4-4-2 will prevail. Are they still playing 4-4-2? I probably should have had that up to know what's going on. They are still playing a 4-4-2. But they've got John McGinn out on the right wing and Tielemans as the half-back, which I wouldn't have done. But what do I know? Digne, forward, poor, and Amioli, who has not had a pretty good debut actually according to the actual ratings, but in the 2 highlights we've seen, he's been great. Vehicle is robbed a bit cheaply there by Digne, and Beto has slipped his marker and he's offside, and it's a horrible shot, and it's all fine. This is where I switch up the tactic. We might switch up the tactic and bring on Scott Twine. This is dangerous. Beto's free at the back post. And Villa are level. We're going to switch up the tactics a bit because some players are not really getting in the game at the minute. I'm going to move Ladislav back to centre back. Then Donker's going to come on, and I did not put him on the bench. We are Scott. Forget all of that. Cancel everything. We're just going to go to positive and stay as we are. And encourage. I think positive vibes. I really should make sure Scott Twine was on the bench. Amber, Villa have gone up through the gears a bit, but we've won it back there. And now Nathan Teller can carry the ball forwards. He's jinked inside. Wout Weghorst holds the ball up, back to Cullen, across to Sergio Gomez. In that midfield role, it falls to Ladislav. And that's a really rubbish pass from Benson. It's so poor. Luckily doesn't come to anything. We're trying to be a bit more positive. We're trying to be a little bit... We are on the back foot, aren't we? We are on the back foot. It's not great. Ball comes in, Bayer deals with it, but Villa can recycle, and they are pressing forward now. Douglas Luiz, Diego Carlos, Konza, as they pass it around the back. Tielemans has that playmaking ability from deep. We've managed to close off the passing lanes to an extent, but they're recycling possession quite well here. And I am concerned. McGinn drops inside. Beto flicks on. Archer's got goal side, and Petrovic already paying back however much we paid for him. We're going to make some changes. The defensive midfield too are doing just fine. I want to keep Gisheres on because he is just very good, even if he's not playing very well at the minute. I think what we might do is, Amioni's looking nervous, we're going to put Ladislav at centre-back, we're going to bring on Dendoncker for fresh legs in that crucial role. On the left wing, we're going to bring on Anas Zauri. I'm good at pronunciations. He'll come on at left wing and just offer some fresh legs for Benson, who's struggled out there. That's all we're going to do for now. Go out, have an impact, give us those fresh legs, give us that impetus. If we come away with a point, you know what, that's a good result. Why did I open my big fat mouth? It's a goal kick, it's towards Weghorst, which is the correct thing to do, but he loses the aerial battle. Cameron Archer now, as we're a bit pulled out of shape, but Michael Caine does well, and Petrovic doesn't play out from the back, it's just launched up. That's poor from Weghorst, that's really poor, gives it away, and now Villa can just build again, and we are a bit deep in here. Do we want to just hold on? That's the thing. We're looking to counter though. It's Bayer getting forward from right back. He's got Teller behind him in support. He might not need Teller. It's Wout Weghorst! It's somehow found a way through. And on the counter-attack, we might have gone and got ourselves a winner. Completely against the run of play in this second half. Jordan Bayer charging forwards from right back. He's supposed to be sitting in as a right-sided centre-back, but the opportunity came up. Crossed in, Carlos Mark Gyökeres. It went through both of them. And there was Wout Weghorst to tap home unmarked. It's 2-1. Going to praise the boys. We want to. What I will do now, actually, Gyökeres is going to come off. We are going to pack out that midfield a bit more. We haven't got. No, we have. We've got Ladislav. We're fine. Ekdal is going to come on and just keep things. He's a bit of a ball player, actually. We'll keep Ekdal as a ball player. And then Ladislav is going to drop in as a half-back. Cullen is going to be the playmaker. Dendonka is going to be box-to-box. Weghorst target forward on attack. And we're just going to keep Gomez in as a full-back on support now. So you still will get forward a bit. Zari can then be an inverted winger, maybe wing back on support. So we've got someone carrying the ball forward. And that is going to be our really more defensive shape. Why is everyone so nervous? We're just going to sit in and protect this lead now. Sergio Gomez, Weghorst, Teller. We're carrying the ball forward. I'd rather there were no highlights at all, but Teller's getting forward. Teller's still got it. He pulls it back to Dendonka, who, such a good chance to score against his former club. But it was blocked and cleared away. It's full time, it's 3 points, and we are already matched Burnley's win record this season in our first game. I hope you enjoyed that. It's the first video that's going up on this channel, and it's been a really fun one. I'll see you next time. We've got 3 seasons to save Burnley. I've been the gaffer, and I'll see you next time.